Tony, 78 points tonight, but throughout the game it seemed like it was challenging to really get in your sets, get the offense flowing. Was it something that the Cavs were doing to take you out of it? Was it more you guys?
I think it was a little bit of us. I mean, the Cavs obviously were trying to pressure us a little more tonight. I think we were a little sloppy with our offensive execution. We didn't flow into plays like we normally do, like we did against Toronto. It was a clear difference to me. We just didn't get into any play sets cleanly. And, you give a team like Cleveland a chance to get into you, and you're not sure about your cuts or how to get open and making the right passes. It's generally going to lead into something bad. Bad shot or turnover, late clock situation. So clearly wasn't our best night offensively.
Yeah, on the other end, they have 16 fast break points. I think most of those were in the first half. But what can you do when you're playing against players like that that can get to the basket so easily?
You got to get back and load. We always try to keep one guy on the ball and the four other guys knowing where the ball is and loading to the ball and try to take away seams so they don't get to the basket or they don't get runouts where they, throwing lobs to the rim. Clearly that was the area we struggled. Getting back in transition. Some of that is some of the turnovers we had, but, we could have been a lot better.
The other night, just seeing fight out of your guys. How would you characterize just their efforts?
Yeah, I didn't think it was our best effort since I've taken over. I don't know, it's just because it's Cleveland, I don't know. But clearly we can do a lot better on both ends of the floor. Cleveland scored 91 points. You would think 91, if we're doing the right things on offense, we're right in the ball game. But I think because of our struggles offensively, it made it difficult for us to get back in the ball game.
And in the first quarter, I think LeBron got out for 3 uncontested dunks on a fast break. When you had been playing them close, how much tougher does it make it to give up baskets at you?
Well, you hate to see guys get run-outs for layups, uncontested shots. There's no defense for that. You can't set a defense for that. So when that happens, it makes it extremely tough for us to get back, and it makes it that much more important to execute on offense so we don't give up those opportunities.
You had talked before about making sure you're putting the ball in Joe's hands, but managing his minutes as well. Do you think some minutes caught up to him, or was that just LeBron, or was it something else?
I think it was us, to be honest. I think that some of the stuff that we were trying to run to get Joe touches, we were sloppy getting into him, so it made it that much more difficult for him to get the catch so he can be involved in actions. I don't think LeBron was into him, but it wasn't to the point where I don't think he could have touched the ball. I think we struggled. He was open a few times on the perimeter, and our point guards were not seeing the floor as well as we have been because he could have got some opportunities that way as well. So I think more of it was us not really executing and getting Joe in position to make plays.